Morning, Diesel.
Good morning, you right there.
Good morning, world. What a beautiful day to be alive, eh, Diesel? What a beautiful day to be alive. What a beautiful day.
We're in Tuscola, Illinois. Tuscola. This is where we went for that walk. We were just parked at the Pilot on the other side of the road over there. We're just parked on this side because this is where the parking was today. I actually got to go over there right now and send in some papers for the border. Don't let me forget. I better go do that right now before anything else happens and before that flips off my mind. We're gonna go do that. We're gonna start the day. We're gonna get as far as we can today. Probably not quite home, but we'll see. I have no idea. That's the most exciting part of the day. Who knows where we're gonna end up? Who knows where we're gonna sleep tonight? It's an adventure every day.
What a beautiful morning. What a beautiful day. Look at this, Illinois. A little bit of a different landscape than we had yesterday, eh? This looks more like Manitoba. Fields, flatness, farmers, dogs peeing on grass. Oh yeah. Diesel. Feels a little bit more like home today, doesn't it? So nice. So nice. There's the highway over there that we're gonna rejoin in a few minutes. Oh, I love my job. Somewhere new every day, eh, Diesel? It's always something new.
So we got all our paperwork sent in here, and it must be spring break or something, or there must be a college campus nearby, because that place was packed with college kids. Rowdy college kids. That's what I looked like when I was that age. Oh dear. That's why I always got dirty looks from the older guys. Now I'm the older guy giving the dirty look. Man, just so noisy. Yelling and, oh, maybe it was like a frat group or something. Those guys are extra rowdy, aren't they? Wow. Anyways, figured I'd add that in there. That's what I looked like when I was that age. Before you give that dirty look, remember, you used to be the one getting the dirty look. Feels pretty good when you're the one on this side giving the dirty look now. Like, ha ha, been there, done that. Learned my lessons. You will too. Pat, 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 you'll learn. Well, we've crossed the state line. We're now on Interstate 94, Interstate 90. No, pardon me, Interstate 90 and Interstate 39, Wisconsin. Might pick us up some cheese or some good milk. Wisconsin's the only state that I know of that sells lactose-free milk at the truck stop. All the other states just sell that regular stuff, and my stomach does not agree with that stuff. So thank you, Wisconsin, for thinking of people like me, providing us with lactose-free milk. I would expect it from Wisconsin, though.
Well, I've just stopped here in Black River Falls, Wisconsin. Just for a short little break. I just want to grab a coffee real quick and something to eat, and then we'll head on down the road. It's a go, go, go kind of day. We're on our way home, so obviously we stop as little as possible. There we go. Ready for another half a day, right, Diesel? Right?
I'm just looking for other dogs, man. I bet there's more dogs around here somewhere.
I bet there is. A lot of drivers actually travel with dogs. It's actually quite common. Good boy, you found it. You found your treat. Every once in a while, I'll sneak a treat into the door here on his side, right over there, when he's not looking. And then see how long it takes for him to realize that there's a treat there. Sometimes he'll go hours, have his face like leaning right on here and everything, and suddenly he'll realize there's a treat there and he just freaks out. Look what I found!
So Black River Falls here, we're about 10 hours of driving from home. Can't make it tonight yet, but we can still go another 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours yet tonight, and it'll make for an easy day tomorrow. I'll probably wake up late morning and then I'll be home before supper. That's what I'm thinking. I might even do my laundry right at work there and shower right at work. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'll figure that out tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll worry about tomorrow. Today has enough worries. But at least the snow is sort of slowing down. It's still snowing a little bit out here. But it was coming down pretty good there for a while around Madison, Wisconsin. Snow was coming down pretty good, so hopefully that's over. I do not approve of that. It's March. I'm ready for some rain and some sunshine, you know? Preferably sunshine. I don't really need the rain myself, but the farmers could use some rain, you know? No more snow. Not allowed. So we're just coming up the hill here into the state of Minnesota, leaving Wisconsin. Looks like the scale here is closed. Good thing, because this van beside me won't let me back into that lane. Activate my signal device. Oh, there we go, there we go. See? Scared of the light, scared of the light. There you go. Thank you very much. One of my pet peeves on the road is when cars drive directly beside me for a long period of time. I might need to avoid obstacles on the road or wildlife or other vehicles. It's not a good idea to be right beside me, you know, either past me or get behind me. Even if you're in the other lane, like just try not to drive right beside me, you know what I mean? Really bothers me. But here's the scale off on the right. It's closed. This is the final scale before we get home. So all the way through Minnesota now, all the way up through North Dakota, no more scales until we get across the border into Canada. There's one there. There's the sign on the right. Minnesota welcomes you. Thank you, Minnesota. Many apples. Many apples. Many apples. Minneapolis. Just flying around their, what would you call a perimeter here? Interstate 694 around the north side of the city. We're almost on the other side already. And from there, it's a clear shot. This is the last big city before Canada. We got to go through Fargo, North Dakota yet, but that's about it. That's not that big of a city. I'd say that's maybe, what, 100,000 people? Something like that. But the temperature has dropped quite a bit already since we were in Georgia. The temperature here is -1 Celsius. We're looking at about 31 Fahrenheit, 30 Fahrenheit. So we've gone from 85 Fahrenheit, 30 Celsius down to freezing point in a matter of 2 days of just driving. But this is starting to feel more like home, you know? Though I really miss that warmth and that greenery of the south already. There's no green here, I tell you what. Nothing green up here. Except for that sign over there, that was green. That's all the green you'll see here. I think you got the right idea, Diesel. I think you got the right idea. We're here at a rest area in Alexandria, Minnesota. Alexandria. What does this thing say here? What is it? Oh, it's one of those trailers. It's the massive thing. Our most valuable resource sits right there. Cool. Cool. Oh, am I tired. Oh, am I tired. But you know what? I'm going to go see if I can find a different spot to park for the night. This Peterbilt beside me right there, he's got a very obnoxiously loud engine fan that keeps coming on about every 4 minutes or so. And it's really loud. I remember because when I drove the Peterbilt, the one right before this, the 386, that one had a really, really loud, obnoxious engine fan also. And it would, like if it kicked on in the middle of the night, sometimes it would even wake me up inside the cab, and it's even louder from the outside, and it's right beside my sleeper there. And I could put up with it, but I'm gonna go see if there's another spot. If there's another spot, I'm gonna move, because if I have a choice, I would always pick the quieter spot. It wouldn't be so bad, but this guy has got his truck idling. Now, it's not that cold. It's a little cold out. If he doesn't have a bunk heater, I can understand. He wants to keep his truck running to stay warm through the night, right? It's fine. I understand. But he's got it at the highest idle possible. It's probably idling at like 1,1300 RPM, just like way up there. And so every time the engine fan kicks on, it's just like, whoa! Obnoxious. And I don't want to be woken up every 4 minutes or have trouble falling asleep. I might just be able to fall asleep easily, but I don't want to risk it. When I go back there to my bed, I want to just know that I'm going to have a peaceful night, if possible. So I'm going to go see if there's another spot here, and maybe I can move. Ah, much better. Now we got no neighbors, Diesel. No neighbors are good neighbors. Perfect. All right, so that ends the day. Did we do much today? How much filming did I do? I don't even remember. Who knows? You guys want to talk for a bit yet? Should we talk for a bit? If I have a choice at all, I will always pick the quieter spot or the spot completely secluded by myself. That's very often why I park at the back all by myself, and why it bothers me when I'm parked all alone by myself in the corner. It bothers me when someone comes up and pulls in, parks right beside me, way out in the back. 50 other spots to park in. They'd rather park right beside me, and then they leave their truck running with their engine fan on, or their APU, or their reefer on their trailer, right beside me. This happens more often than not. And I know there's most drivers out there that are more considerate than that. They know, especially if they have a reefer that's running a refrigerated trailer with a diesel engine on the front, they won't go and do that. They'll specifically try to park on their own as well, so that they don't disturb anybody like that. Because not everybody's used to having a reefer turn on every 10 minutes, right? So it doesn't really bother me once I'm sleeping. It's if I'm already having a restless night, trying to fall asleep, having a hard time falling asleep, which isn't common, but you know, everyone has their nights, it's hard to fall asleep. If I have a reefer right beside me, it makes it a lot harder. So most drivers out there are more considerate. Let's give you guys some credit. Let's give us all some credit. But there are a couple knuckleheads out there who just, you know, a few fries short of a Happy Meal, you know, not the brightest crayon in the box, you know, not the sharpest knife in the drawer, not the most handy tool in the toolbox. You know who I'm talking about. Is it you? These guys, they just don't think, right? They'll be like, oh, well, someone's parked back there. He looks lonely. Let's go park beside him. No, 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 no. Believe me. I'm doing just fine. I'm not lonely over here. You go park like 10 spots over there so that I can't hear your annoying APU that needs a new muffler. You know what I mean? Whatever. That's what you guys get it. You guys know. So when I do have the opportunity, I park in spots like this. Like at the rest area, they have parking along the shoulder sometimes. Not all the way out onto the highway, but they have parking along the edge. And even at the truck stops, if there's parking available along the curb, I always take it. Always. Because I don't like neighbors. Why do you think I live in the country? I don't like neighbors. I have 2 neighbors, but both of them are over 80 years old. One is, I think they're both 83 or 84. Nice people, still going strong, still giving her, but you know, they're in bed by like 8. Nice to have around. And they also watch my place like a hawk. So I always get like a detailed report when I get home of who was on my yard and what their license plates were, what their cars looked like, and what color they were. If anyone walked past my house a little too slowly and was looking at it. If anybody's walking around that shouldn't be there. My neighbors are doing something funny. If there's a cat on my yard, oh, I'll hear about it. I'll have a detailed report. It's like he was a military man at one point. I have this one neighbor. I share a driveway with him, and he must have been in the military at one point because he's like precision detailed. I will get a detailed briefing when I get home of exactly what happened while I was gone. That's cool. But anyway, enough about that. I will see you tomorrow, anytime after 4 a.m. Central Time. We're getting home tomorrow. I'm excited. We're going to be home for Sunday and Monday, but I'm on call Monday. 1 second. I couldn't hold that one back. Oh man, it's a lot better if you make those noises while you yawn. Try it next time. It doesn't matter who's around. Just makes you feel better. Makes it a better experience. If anybody asks what you're doing, just tell them. Trucker Josh said it would make a better experience. And he was right. What was I telling you? I was ending the vlog, wasn't I? Something like that. We're getting home tomorrow. We're going to be home for Sunday, and I asked if I could be home for Monday as well, so I could, at least for the morning, so I can get some errands done, run into the city, get some stuff done because they're not open on Sundays. But I'm on call Monday, but I asked to leave Tuesday morning. So we'll see what happens. No idea where I'm headed to yet. All I'm worried about is getting home right now. That's the plan. So thanks for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. If you want to know more about me, there's all kinds of stuff, links and goodies for you down below in the description, right below my video. Right down there. If If you want to go check it out, click the show more button. A whole bunch of more stuff that you can see down there. There's links to my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all these different platforms where you get to experience different sides of me. I also have Periscope that's linked off Twitter, where you can get live broadcasts from me every now and then of a little more personal into my life, of things that I wouldn't talk about in my vlog usually. With the American election going on right now, sometimes I go into politics a little bit there, the forbidden zone. I'm not afraid to get into those zones. I love talking about that stuff. I love that. Good debate is always healthy. Even though there's no debate in my mind, I know what's right. And I know how to run things. I can't say that with a straight face. But yeah, I pay a lot of attention to politics. It's one of my hobbies. Especially right now, with the American politics going on and with the politics and stuff that are going on in Brazil. Have you guys been paying attention to Brazil? The corruption and the scandals going on out there right now? Over what, 2/3 of their government are under investigation. They've all been arrested and charged with some big scandal that's going on there with something involved with the oil companies as well. I just started looking into it today. The politics out there are nuts. And there's the second yawn. That means I'm going on too long. I need to end this. I'll see you tomorrow.